Hey, you. Yeah, you. I see you watching. I heard those two over there talking about some catalysts. And that summoner, what's his name? B-McG? He said numerous times that he was gonna give me some of those catalysts to give me some more juice. I mean, just look at these messages he sent his alliance mates. Well, he hasn't given me those catalysts. Frankly, I'm tired of waiting. I'm gonna take matters into my own hands here, and he can't stop me. Those two morons over there, I'm gonna steal those catalysts, power up, and show that idiot summoner what he's been missing out on.
Hey guys, what's going on? BMcG here, and today we're here to talk about my rank 4 rocket. I took this dude up during the Sword and Stone sales event, and I just want to say a huge thank you to MSD before we get too far into this video, just because he did the voice acting for Rocket in the intro, and if you guys liked it, go show some love on his channel. I wanted to try something experimental for the intro, just to be more unique, so he was more than willing to help, and I appreciate it. But Rocket, we took this dude to rank 4 because of Prestige 30, actually. He's naturally Sig 200, and most people don't know this. Rocket has pretty high prestige, so I figured why not take him to rank 4? It's a great excuse to take up a character that I enjoy using, even though he's not very meta relevant. But we're going to get right into the gameplay here. So we're starting off against Red Skull and Battlegrounds, so this has the Foresight meta. There's the Unstoppable that comes up every, I think, like 12 seconds. If you're close to the defender, they get it. If you're far away, you get it. And then if you intercept the opponent, you gain that Fury passive. And Rocket is really good for Foresight because he has high crit chance and high crit damage rating. So he's hitting a lot harder than normally, but he's also going to hit a lot harder than most champions would with Foresight. If that special 2 crit, we would have been able to finish off a rank 4 Red Skull there. So that was Red Skull down in 36 seconds, which I think really solid score there. Next up, we have Cassandra Nova here. This is the Power Snack meta. So this is the victory track that was in the previous season. Whenever you trigger a buff, it gets nullified and the defender gains power. So there's nothing here amplifying Rocket's damage. This is just a low Sig rank 3 Cassandra Nova. And we drop our special 2 here, and that's almost 100,000 damage crit. We get the intercept, and there we go. So that was like a under 30-second fight against a rank 3 Cassandra Nova. It wouldn't have taken much longer if it was a rank 4. Now we're back into the Foresight meta here, just flip-flopping back and forth. And we're going against Sentinel here. So Sentinel's really not that great of a matchup for Rocket. Sentinel is armor break immune, and he also gains those analysis charges, and those reduce the damage that he takes pretty much from like all sources, if I'm correct. So he just becomes like this absolute tank. But the Ruptures are going to do some really solid work, because with the Foresight, we get the special 1 off, get those Ruptures, and those are going to deal some solid damage to chip away Sentinel's health. And this really isn't that great of a match for Rocket. It's a rank 4 Sentinel, and we finished that in, let's see, it was just over like 47 seconds. So really solid stuff there. And then to finish off the Battlegrounds showcase, I wanted to do a little thematic match here. Thank you to MCOC Grass for doing this match with me. If you guys don't know who Grass is, check out his channel. He's an awesome dude. But yeah, for those who don't know, High Evolutionary made Rocket pretty much in the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 movie. But yeah, I wanted to go against like a 5-5 defender who has a lot of like tempo disruptions, like the auto block here, the special 1, the combo detonation. It was a little close. We almost didn't get it there, but like this is not an ideal matchup for Rocket, especially considering the fact that Grass is likely running and I think max inequity. And as you see our debuffs go up on us, we're dealing less hit damage, and that's because of the inequity. So we're constantly losing attack rating. I think it's like a 36% reduction, and we're still going to just chunk through this dude's health. And that's solely due to how often we're landing these critical hits. So yeah, I think that was pretty solid. I mean, it was a rank 3 high evolutionary using a rank 4 rocket, so it would have been a little bit longer if it was a rank 4 defender, but still, I think that was pretty respectable. And next up, we're going to Alliance War. So this is Path 8 in Section 1. There's Energetic Exercise, Stun Immunity, and then there's also a node where they're immune to Nullify and Armor Break until you knock them down. So this, on paper, really isn't that great of a matchup for Rocket. He really likes having that Armor Break to amplify his damage, and we're not going to be able to easily land like a knockdown here unless we go for a special one. You can't really punish her heavy too easily with yours, so we're just going to rely on like just my basic hit damage, and we're dealing some really sizable numbers. I just want to be fully transparent here. I am running boosts, but that's because I play in high tier war. We weren't really trying too hard this season, but I did want to see how Rocket would perform with war boosts. And I brought in the high evolutionary synergy here to give us, I think, 25 scrap charges to start the fight. That allows us to start the fight with our dormant shield, and you're going to see it come into use here because I screw up, the shield's activated, and it mitigates a lot of the damage that we take. I love that synergy, and I actually really love Rocket's dormant shield, or the shield system that he has. So you can dash back, hold block, and you'll consume 25 scrap. And at Sig 200, it gives you, I think it's almost 3,000 block proficiency, which is very high. So it kind of like fixes the problem that Rocket has where he's a glass cannon. He still, if you get hit, it's just going to hurt, but you can block hits and not really feel it too badly. Like, I think this puts him on par with other champions' block proficiency. But I mean, you could tell here the damage that we're doing is very good against this Weapon X. He's regenning a lot of it back, specifically, the regen on hit, but he also has the willpower from the fatigue debuffs. But now that we've got the armor break, it's just constant power drain, and the damage is just, it's really solid. Like, I'm honestly impressed. Like, I know Rocket is supposed to hit hard, and he's more of a glass cannon, but a 39-second war fight is not bad at all. Next up, we've got this one path, and I think it's Act 9.2. It's Elemental Abrasion, Masochism over Time, Fighting Dirty, and Face Me Coward. Face Me Coward is the most important node here. So you're just always inflicted with that Fumble passive, and the Fumble turns off your dexterity, I think, during the opponent's special attacks. So what you do here is you land that intercept, you get the reinforce so they can't crit through your block, and I also think it reduces block pen, and then you also have the bulwark, which gives you block proficiency. And then here we're just going to be spamming special ones because when you inflict a rupture, I think with a tech champion on this node set, you inflict those passive shocks, which then you deal really solid damage. Normally against like regen, you could go for the special 2 or a heavy attack to get the armor break, and that will be your form of power control. But with the special 1, you're seeing that we're power draining, so it really doesn't matter too much if we don't have the constant power drain. So yeah, I think this was a really cool fight. I think it worked pretty well. I mean, Gambit's not the hardest defender, but this is where Rocket really shines, is like story content. He still has those old abilities that tech champions rely on. Like, he has the armor break, which a lot of nodes like when tech champions have armor break, because then you inflict a heal block on certain nodes. He already has the heal block, but then he benefits from heal blocking, because a lot of nodes are still in the early 2020s. What I mean is the tech nodes still look for you to heal block or remove prowess or have armor ups, and they're not looking for the current meta champions like Bastion, Solvark, Jack. They don't really work too well with a lot of the new nodes. Even Arnim Zola is one of them. But Rocket is unique in the fact that he's an old tech champ, which is a double-edged sword because he's focused on landing critical hits and dealing massive critical damage. But then you've got these new mutant defenders like Jean Grey, Gentle, Onslaught, Captain Britain. There's probably some other ones that I'm forgetting where if you land a critical hit against them, you get punished, some more severely than others. So you're not gonna really use Rocket for like Captain Britain, and if you could use him for Jean Grey, but it's gonna be very slow because she inflicts those exhaustions. So yeah, it's interesting. I still really enjoy Rocket. I view him more as just like a generalist who deals good damage, similar to how I view Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. I was making jokes with my alliance mates that I feel that Rocket is like the poor man's Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, just because it's so hard to get Stark Spidey. I still don't have him, but I have Rocket. So I was like, you know what? Let's rank up Rocket. This should be fun. And it's been fun so far. I had a lot of fun gathering the footage for this video. And activating the shield here, dashing back and turning on the shield only for it to activate because he hits me with a heavy attack. Normally you want to trigger the shield, have it be dormant so you get the block proficiency increase, but that was just weird. But here we push him red because this node set here, there's the red passive icon underneath Strife's health bar. Those are Scourge passives. So every time you strike the defender, they have a chance to gain a regen passive, pretty much based on how many Scourge passives they have. I'm saying passive a lot, right? But yeah, I was anticipating on getting some of those regens up like you see now. And since we have the armor break, we're just going to be constantly power draining. Like, that's really solid power drain right there. And, I was really banking on that happening, but it didn't work out in the end. So now we've got 2 more fights on this lane, just to show him off a little bit more. But yeah, I just want to talk a little bit more about what you guys got from the Sword and Stone sales event, if you participated, or like what'd you guys do for the free stuff. I'm interested personally. I think the event has ended by the time I made this video, or by the time I published this video. But yeah, I'm curious what you guys did. Like, if you guys ranked anyone up, got excited about a poll. Like, I love hearing what you guys have done in the game. So just let me know what you guys did. This was my fun rank up. That's the biggest thing about the game for me, is just like rank up who you want to, or have fun with the game. That's what games are meant to do, is be fun. So I really love hearing what you guys have to say in the comments about what you guys have done with your accounts, because a lot of you guys are, I feel you guys are passionate the way I am, where it's like, just I want to have fun. But yeah, the power control here is just much better because I'm not intercepting to remove the Scourge passes, so he constantly has all that regen. And Rocket drains more power if he has more armor breaks on the opponent. You could really only consistently have like 2. The most I've had is 3 before, with like a debuff extension synergy or pre-fight. But yeah, I mean, just 1 is enough because it prevents the opponent from having a special 3. Anything else is just like a cherry on top, right? So we're gonna finish here against Gladiator Hulk. And Gladiator Hulk is metal, so we're gaining extra scrap charges. Rocket likes fighting the metal champions because it allows him to get more scrap. As you can see, the scrap is just going up consistently on like every single hit I do, and that's because Hulk is metal here. So yeah, it's just a really solid showcase here. I think Rocket is still pretty cool. If like I could just point at a tech champion and say like this is Rocket's competition, it's definitely Warlock, just because they do very similar things. They both have armor breaks, they both stop healing, they both power drain when healing is active, and Warlock is just objectively the better champion. He has defensive value, his utility is just better in general in my opinion. But I enjoy Rocket, and I decided to rank up Rocket. So let me know what you guys think. And again, if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed the intro, let me know, because that's more experimental. I'm trying to have some fun with it, trying to change things up on the channel, not be too similar to everybody else. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys for the next video or stream. Peace out.